Yo, it's your boy Adam. How you guys doing? We've got another custom tactics and instructions tutorial for you guys with some gameplay from Division 1 rivals included. Hope you guys are doing well. Obviously, Foot Champs Weekend League is here. How are you guys getting along? Are you enjoying it? Have you lost your head, etc.? And yeah, I'm going to show you some clips, how it works in game, some sort of main features of it, and then show you exactly what I'd run if I was to use it every sort of game or in Foot Champs, etc. Right, so as you can see, you've got the left mid, right mid. We've got so many options when it comes to attack. We've got Mahrez on the right, and then the two strikers and the centre mid basically Kante and Sissoko, and just a lot of options when it comes to passing, similar to the 4-2-3-1. But it allows you to build up your attack even more when it comes to the forward because of the two strikers that are there. Obviously, you need to be triggering runs when you're using the left mid, right mid, and the strikers, and this will enable you to make more space. And when it comes to the defensive point of view, like this, the DMs, they do sit pretty deep, Sissoko and Kante for me. And then as you can see there, just from defense to attack, instantly, I do have my left mid and right mid on getting behind, but I'm going to show you all of that just after these clips. Mahrez is just ready there to pounce. He is fast, he's got a hunter, but he's not the fastest on the game. But yeah, you can just see how much space he has. Pass it again, and he goes all the way to our left mid, in this case, Jesus. And yeah, can you explain to me, please, how that wasn't a goal? I don't quite understand, but that can be FIFA for you. So we've got another attack here, and then as you can see, we're using the two strikers to our advantage, doing the 1-2s, triggering the ones like I was talking to you about, and this is the sort of main feature of the 4-4-2 for me. But yeah, let's run you through the tactics now. So as you can see, we're currently 9-1 on Foot Champs, and it was all going well until we come across a team that was like 10 million coin value. He had 90 rated Hullet, he had George Best, Neymar, Mbappe, Ronaldo, etc. even on the bench. And yeah, it's a very close match. I made a mistake and he won that game. Maybe I'll do a video on that anyway. But yeah, we do stream every day on Twitch. If you want to check us out, the link is in the description below. If you want to see how I play, obviously we have remote control on the screen as I've just put up there. It might help you when it comes to skills, just seeing how we attack, defend, etc. And also, if you do have any ideas for different YouTube videos, if you want to do a specific tutorial, just let me know in the comments down below and I will get that done for you. Right, so let's run you through the tactics now without wasting your time. We are using the 4-5-1 just to get the most chemistry out of our team, as you're probably using one that gets the most chemistry out of your team. In game via the D-pad, we just change it to our preferred variation. Right, so let's get into it now. So as some of you may know, I don't actually use 4-4-2 when it comes to Foot Champs, etc. I use 4-2-3-1 with other formations, and I did have a video on that. But this is exactly what I'd run if I was to use it for Foot Champs. I was using it in Division Rivals just to experiment and get the best tactics for you guys. So for me, 4-4-2 is the top two formations used by pros alongside the 4-2-3-1, and that just proves sort of how good and effective it is. The ultra attacking for me is not sort of required for this. For me, the 4-4-2 is best used as an attacking formation and a starting formation. For the sort of defensive aspect, I would prefer like a 4-2-3-1, and then for like an ultra attacking aspect, I would prefer something like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow or 3-5-2, etc. But I will run you through all of them just in case you do want to use them for whatever purpose. So we'll start with the ultra defensive, winning by 1 goal, 80th minute, 70th minute. You want to shut the game down, that scenario. Balance 4-3, so we just close the depth and the width by 1 from what we actually start with, which I'll show you after this. Just keep it a bit more tight, narrow and compact, and obviously we've got a left mid and right mid anyway, so they can help cover in. Possession or balance is optimum, depends if you want to keep the ball a little bit more, run down the clock or not. Then we've got 5 width, and then 3 players in box, and then 1-1. The formation, it is the normal 4-4-2. I did say that the DMs do sit deep, but they do sit deep with this if you've got the right player instructions. You do not need this one, it's too defensive. And now let's go ahead and do our player instructions. We've got both fullbacks on stay back while attacking. We've got both centre mid, stay back, cover centre. Then we've got the left mid and the right mid going to be just on comeback on defence. And then we've got one striker on false 9 to drop off and sort of kind of turn it into a 4-4-1-1. Then the other one just on mixed and balance, maybe getting behind if you like, but that will help you keep the ball a bit more if you don't have it on that. So now we've got the defensive. This is what I do go to in game if I am using this straight away via the D-pad. So this is basically the balance. You need to think of it like that. We've got balance 5-4, balance 5-4, and then 2-2. These two are complete personal preference. I go short from every corner and every free kick, even on this game with heading being sort of meta. I score more goals that way. That's the reason I do it. Maybe we'll do a tutorial on that as well. Just let me know whatever ones you want me to do in the comments down below. Right, so yeah, this is pretty much optimum. This is basically what most pros use. You do not need to mess around with it any more than that. If you are going to change anything, it'd be the width, 4 or 5. And yeah, depends how attacking you want to go, but 4 or 5 for the depth is optimum. Formation is set. Both fullbacks stay back while attacking. It's a must. It's a necessity. Both DMs stay back, cover centre. Then we've got the left mid and the right mid on getting behind. And as you saw with the sort of clips I showed you quickly, you saw Mahrez's sort of tongue-busting runs that he was making. You don't necessarily need to trigger the runs all the time yourself if you do have getting behind. But yeah, it will help a lot from that. A lot of pros, they did come back on defense last year. So if you do want to be a bit more solid and add a bit more solidity and that, then you can change that to come back on defense. But that kind of depends on your sort of play style and how susceptible you are to the opponent's attacks. We've got one striker on mixed and balanced, and then we've got the other one on getting behind and stay forward, just so that he stays ahead of him. Ben Yedder for me is sort of my main finisher, and then Dembele's kind of more the provider and the pace fiend, shall I say. So that's what we'd start with. Then we've got the attacking when you're losing by 1 goal, 2 goals, etc. Balance 5-5, so we're up the depth by 1. Fast build up 5-5, and then 3-3. Reason I don't have the players in box any higher than this, although you can maybe have it to 6, is I don't want the centre mids getting up. I don't want these instructions to confuse it. I don't want Kante and Sissoko, in my case, being up front. I've already got the left mid and right mid attacking, and then the strikers in there, so it's not. They can't shoot. They've got really poor shooting stats. Maybe you've got Renato Sanchez, etc. You might want to up that by 1. And the reason I have the defensive style on balance is if I want to go more attacking in game, I will just apply constant pressure, which is called team press via the D-pad. You can do press on heavy touch if you like, though, to start with. Right, formation set, play instructions. We've got both fullbacks stay back while attacking still. Even when we're attacking, we do not want to get caught out. If you do have it on balance, it's just very risky on this game. And then we've got both centre mids cover centre is very important. And I do have one of them on balance, although both of them can't really shoot. Sissoko can shoot a little bit better. And yeah, he is the one that's going to apply a little bit more pressure. What I do recommend, what I used to run last year, is balance on both cover centre for the attacking. But I can't, I just really don't want both of them up there because they're just terrible shooting stats. So maybe it depends on the players that you've got. You might want to change that around. Right, we've got the left mid and right mid. Getting box across and getting behind. This just allows you to make more runs, drag out defenders, and interchange with your forwards. We've got one striker getting behind, the other one getting behind to stay forward. So that's the attacking, and I'll show you the ultra attacking just in case you want it. Press after possession loss. In game by the D-pad, you can do constant pressure if you like. 5 width, and then we've got 7 depth, fast build up, 5 width, 7 players in box now. We're just going to have everyone up there go gun-ho, and then we've got corners and free kicks on 3. It doesn't really make me score or concede when I change that anyway. Formation set. Then we've got both fullbacks on balance this time, just to give you that bit more attacking power down the wings. Both centre mids on balance and cover centre. Obviously, I haven't changed the players around because I haven't actually used the ultra attacking that much. Right, so let's go back to the instructions. We've got balance cover centre for the centre mids. The left mid and right mid stay forward, cut inside, getting behind, and getting box across. If you do not want them to cut inside, then obviously leave it on balance. I don't recommend using the stay wide, so maybe the balance will be best. It's up to you for the cut inside. And that is that. Then we've got one striker on stay forward, and then the other one getting behind to stay forward. So those are the custom tactics, all the instructions that I run with it, and a bit of sort of in-game, in-depth highlights of how the formation and tactics work. I hope this does help you. If you did, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel. Maybe I'll see you guys on the stream. Come and say hi and chill out. And good luck for your weekend league on Foot Champs. Don't sweat too much. Being your boy leaves you one more thing to say. Safe.